Well, hello everybody out there. How is it going? Welcome to this special video right here on Flawless Rage 2 saying happy birthday, Mr. John Michael Ozzy Osbourne. That's right. Today would have been Ozzy's 77th birthday. He passed away just a few months ago. He is, in my view, the best to ever do it. He is an icon. He is a legend. And we're going to look at some CDs today. These include Black Sabbath and his solo work. And these are in no particular order as well. Okay, so we're going to kick it off here with this one. This is Black Sabbath 13. The light is on the camera, so sorry about that if there's a bit of glare there. But this is Black Sabbath 13. This is sort of like an original Black Sabbath album. This one came out in 2013, and there's the songs on it. It's a really, really good album. A lot of people, seem to have liked it, so that's pretty cool. That's what the CD looks like. That's the old Vertigo Records sort of logo, that one. But there's Black Sabbath 13. Highly recommended. Really, really good album. With all the original bandmates as well, as far as I know. So, yeah, pretty cool. Next up, we'll pop that over there. We have this one, which is a double CD set. This is Black Sabbath, The Ultimate Collection. Now, you might have seen me look at this one when I showed you my vinyl record set of it. However, the track listing is different. Okay, the track listing on this to what is on the record is very, very different. You get way more songs on here. So, if you're looking to sort of it's worth getting both, but, obviously you get more tracks on here. Inside of this, you open it up, you met with the cross, you met with a picture of the band in the early days, and then you're welcomed with 2 CDs there. And that's got some classics on here. Everything you probably could want is on here. Paranoid is on here, Black Sabbath is on here, Never Say Die, Fairies Wear Boots, Children of the Grave, War Pigs, all on here. So, yeah, highly recommended CD. This is still available today. I've actually seen this one for sale yesterday in my local supermarket. However, I've had this one myself quite a while. So, yeah, Black Sabbath, The Ultimate Collection. Next up, we're moving on to more Black Sabbath with Paranoid. This one is a remaster of it. It says something in the spine there. It says, just got the number and stuff of it. Not too drastic, but yeah, there's Paranoid. On this one, you've got War Pig starts off, Paranoid, Planet Caravans on here, Iron Man's on this one, Fairies Wear Boots is on this one. So, all really, really good stuff. And there's the inside there, and there's what the CD looks like for this one. This one might have a date on it. 1996, this one. This one's produced by Castle Communications. They did a fair few of Black Sabbath's CDs. A bit like, NEMS and stuff doing, the records. So probably the same division, really, but there you go. In any event, we have on CD Paranoid. Next up, we're still sticking with Sabbath because this is the collector series of Black Sabbath. We sold our soul for rock and roll. Now, this one I do have on vinyl, but haven't shown you the vinyl record of it yet. This one I picked up because I thought, it's such a good album. There's so many classics on here. I just have to have it. On it, you've got a total of 16 tracks. And, all the classics are on there as well. The Wizard is on this one. Am I Going Insane is on this one. Sweet Leaf, Children of the Grave, War Pigs is on here as well. Just really, really good stuff. Also available on CCSLP. Okay, that must be Castle Communications Super Long Playing Record. Yeah, so that'll be the record and the cassette as well. This one is just like a kind of a plain looking disc, really, but that's what it looks like. Really, really nice to have it, though. Really happy to have this one in my collection. And considering I've got this on, you know, record as well, not too bad. And also, you can see they're made in France. So this is a French press. It's really, really nice. And I think this is an original. I'm not sure, but it says 1986 there. So that's what we're going to go with. But that is We Sold Our Soul for Rock and Roll. We're still with the collector's series with this, the Sabbath collection. This one, once again, Castle Communications. On this one, you've got some different tracks as well. You're going to find Paranoid on most sort of like compilations of Sabbath. You're going to find Paranoid because that's like probably their most famous song. Next to things like Iron Man and things like that. But on this one, you've got Supernaut is on here. Snowblind is on this one as well. You know, Behind the Wall of Sleep is on this one. Really, really good stuff. And once again, the disc is very, same, looks about the same. And yeah, you can't really go wrong with it. Excellent thing. This one's from 1985. So we'll go with that. Right. Sorry about the camera work. I'm holding my phone doing this, so I do apologise. This one, Black Sabbath, The Collection. This one I picked up at a car boot sale ages ago. This one's got a few of their classic tracks on it. Once again, Paranoid. And there is what is on. I'm not going to read them all out, but that is what's on this one. This one is also Castle music as well. And that's what the disc looks like to this one. If I turn that round a bit, you can see it a little bit better. So it's got some really nice designs. I'm very, very happy to have all of these. Absolutely fantastic. This one's from 2000, so not too shabby at all. Black Sabbath there, The Collection. Right, let's keep going here. We got some more Sabbath coming your way. Oh, that's right. We have got this one. This is Sabotage. Once again, a Castle press. And that's really nice to have this one. I've been after this one for such a long time. I always want to get this one on record, but never managed to get round to it for some reason. But I saw it on CD for cheap, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to grab it. So that's exactly what I did. But yes, we have Sabotage on this one. You've got, there's the tracks. And this one is from 1980. So, yeah, really cool. But it's the same sort of thing with the Castle discs. They weren't really sort of like, they were just sort of like, here's your CD, listen to it kind of thing. But there it is, Sabotage. And this one's made in France as well. So there you go. That's that one. Now, next up, we're bringing two CDs in because they're the same thing. This is Master of Reality. Okay. Now, I have this one, but recently I brought this album on record, and it included this disc as well. Now, I don't know if there was ever released a Master of Reality on record and you get the CD with it as well, but the CD came with the record. This is the one that came with the record. It was just in this plastic CD slipcase. No inlaid track or anything with it, just as it is. But I thought, well, that's cool to have, and it sounds really good. And, this one's from 2015. But then I saw this one and I thought, you know what, let's grab that one. So that is exactly what I did. This one is from 1996. But there's what's on it. And you've got a nice picture of Ozzy on the back there with the classic jacket with the tassels on it as well. That's what's on that. And the disc looks different as well. So that's the one in there. And that's the same album, but remastered as well. No mention on this one. Yes, there is. Castle copyright, so that is. But yeah, 1996, that one. But in any event, we've got a couple of copies there of Master of Reality. Really, really good to have. Now we're moving on to Ozzy's solo works. This one was released a few years ago. This is Memoirs of a Madman. I have this on vinyl as well. This one is just one CD, but the record is a 2-record set. Here is what is on it. Some of the old classics Ozzy songs there. You've got Crazy Train on there. You've got Bark at the Moon, Ultimate Sin. I Just Want You is on there. No More Tears. Mama, I'm Coming Home is on there. You've also got a live version of Paranoid on there. Let Me Hear You Scream. It's all there. And you open it up and you're met with a nice picture there of Ozzy. And you also got the CD in there. That's just a cardboard case. I have never seen a dual case version of this, so I don't even know if it came out in a dual case version. But in any event, that is what we have. Ozzy Osbourne, Memoirs of a Madman. Now we're going back quite a while to the 80s with this one. This is Back to Oz. Now, this is more sort of like an EP. There's only 4 tracks on this, but, you know, it's very, very retro. This is from 1988? Yeah, 1988. And all that's on here is The Ultimate Sin, Bark at the Moon, Mr. Crowley, and Diary of a Madman. Okay? They're the only tracks that are on it. But I'm even going to show you the disc, because this is when they looked really retro. I'm going to get it out as carefully as I can. And there you go. That's what the disc looks like. Got the Epic logo on there. You can see sort of like the ring around the middle there. There isn't much in the way of music on here. But, you know, at the same time, it's a good CD, and I'm really, really happy to have it. And that is Back to Oz. Now, you can also pick this up on record as well. I have seen it for sale on record. So if you're in the market for that, grab it. I'll pop that over to the side carefully, and I'll put that back in when I'm done filming here. Next up, this is the 1995 reissue of The Ultimate Sin. The 1995 discs came in several different colours. So every album had a different colour. I don't have all of them, but I have a couple of them, I'd say. So yes, you've got The Ultimate Sin there, with the picture of the woman on the front, with Ozzy as sort of like the demon dragon thing at the back. And to read the tracks, you've got to read around in a circle on this one. But you've got Ultimate Sin on here. Shot in the Dark is on this one as well. You've got the more up-to-date Epic logo at the bottom there, if you can make that out, and also the more up-to-date Ozzy Osbourne logo. And this one, as you can see, is a green disc. They all looked like this when they came out in 95, all these reissues. So, yeah, very good. And also this... it's basically a flip. So you can have it either show in the green, or you can turn it over and get the full album art. So that's just what I did. But yeah, that's the Ultimate Sin 1995 reissue. I have the original one of these, 1986 one, on record. So not too shabby there. Next up, we're moving along a fair old bit here, going forward through the years here. This is Ordinary Man. I have this one on record as well. This one is... an album from a few years back, and it's just such a good album. It really is. You got a nice picture of Ozzy on the front there with the bat wings and the walking stick, you know, and it says Ordinary Man on it. On the back, you got a picture of him pissing up something, which is really good. And these are the songs that are on it, you know, and the thing I like about this one is the actual track, Ordinary Man, featuring Elton John, is on here. Now, the video of that, if you watch it, it's quite a powerful video, you know. You know, you're watching sort of like Ozzy on the video look at a cinema screen, and he's sort of like, you know, reviewing sort of like his life, basically, from Sabbath to when this came out. And this did come out in 2020, this one. But yeah, there's... a couple of collaborations on here. Like I said, you've got Ordinary Man featuring Elton John on this one. You've also got It's a Raid featuring Post Malone, and also Take What You Want, which has also got Post Malone on it, and Travis Scott as well. The disc on this one is just quite plain, really, but it does the job. There's the CD. And they use the old Epic logo on that, which I really, really liked. So, yeah. Ozzy Osbourne, Ordinary Man. We ain't nowhere near done yet, folks. Stick around, because there's more coming your way. And including 3 copies of the same album now. Okay. This is No Rest for the Wicked. Now, if I pop that one there, You'll see I've got this one here as well. And I have this one here as well. Let me explain what's going on here. So, first and foremost, this one, as far as I can make out, it is the original version of No Rest for the Wicked. I think it's also like a Netherlands press or something like that. It came out in 1988. The CD itself looks like that. That's what the CD looks like, and you can see the track listings going down there and that as well. And they also, there's a little bit of a, I don't know if it's supposed to be like that, but it looks like a bit of a typo. So it says there includes bonus track, and when you look at the back, the last song on there is Demon Alcohol, but when you look at the actual disc, you can see that the bonus track is listed, which is Hero. Very different, right? Really good album though. This one's got Miracle Man on it, and that, and you know, it's just a fantastic album. So that's the 1988 version. I'm going to say it could be a reissue, but I'm going to say it's the 88 version. Also, take note of this. This is the 1995 reissue version of the same album. All the same tracks on here. And this one also is listed there, but the last track as being Demon Alcohol, although Hero is on here as well. And you can see this one is a purple colour. When I open it up, you'll see the purple disc, and you've also got a nice picture of Ozzy there. Also notice the actual Ozzy Osbourne logo at the top. So this one's got different texture at the back there, whereas this one's more like an alligator skin kind of thing there with the golden writing. This one is in white. They carried that on for this one with the same logo. This is also No Rest for the Wicked, but this one has extra tracks on it. If you look at the back, you're going to see it lists Hero on this one, and it also has The Liar and Miracle Man Live on it. And this one is the 2002 reissue. Gives you a little bit of information about the album there as well. And I'll show you all of the discs because I've shown you them too. So I'll show you this one. And you've got a nice picture of Ozzy and the band on stage there. So it's really good. Yeah. So there's 3 copies there of No Rest for the Wicked. An absolutely incredible album. It really, really is. I'm really, really happy to have it. Next up, we'll go to this one. Like I said, these are in no particular order. This is Ozzy Osbourne Undercover. This is Ozzy's cover album. So all a different bunch of cover tracks that he did. And so you've got, on here, you've got Rocky Mountain Way, In My Life. You've got Go Now on here. Woman, which was an Elton John track. We all know that Ozzy absolutely loved the Beatles. But also on here, I do like they included Changes with Kelly on here. Now, that's on Memoirs of a Madman as well. But Changes with Kelly was, included on this one as well. But you've got the songs there, so if you want to look at them, you can pause that. This one's from 2005. And it's honestly, for a cover album, it's one of the best ones. And I'm not just saying that because I'm an Ozzy Osbourne fan. But that's what the CD looks like. You also see the different Ozzy logo on that one as well. It's a really, really good CD. So I honestly would. Not many people talk about this one, but it's very overlooked. But I think that, if you're an Ozzy fan, you should definitely get it and try it and see what you think, because I highly recommend it. It's really good. So that's that one. Next, we're going Down to Earth. This is Ozzy Osbourne's Down to Earth album. Fun fact, that is actually an X-ray of Ozzy on the front cover there. So, yeah, but you've got the 3 faces at the top. You got, it looks like kind of robotic, that, but it looks really good. But they managed to get Ozzy's tattoos on there, which I really like. It says Down to Earth on the spine there. On this one, the tracks are all listed at the bottom. You got Gets Me Through on this one. There's so many good tracks on here. Junkie is on this one as well. Dreamer is on here. And this CD looks like that. Still got that newer sort of like Ozzy logo. But that's Ozzy Osbourne, Down to Earth. It's such a good album. It really is. Another one that doesn't get talked about much, which is sad because, it's all great work. Okay, now, this is where the information comes in and this is where the chips go down. This is Bark at the Moon, and so is this. We have 2 copies of Bark at the Moon here. This one is based on the original, but is not the original track listing. The original Bark at the Moon, which had the Blu-ray and which I've shown you on vinyl, starts with Rock and Roll Rebel. This doesn't. Okay, the track listings have been all altered. And another thing about this one, there is a song on here called Center of Eternity, which on the original release was called Forever. Okay, that's listed on one of my records as Forever. And I've also seen this album on CD with the Blu-ray, and that's also listed as Forever on there as well. But in any event, this is the 1995 reissue of Bark at the Moon. You see Ozzy as the werewolf on the front there. Got the red and yellow writing there. On the back, it's like one of these spiral ones, and, it shows you what's on it. Ending, it's ending with Spiders in the Night, this one. And Waiting for Darkness is on here as well. Really, really good. I'm really, really happy to have this one. That's what the CD looks like. This one's just like a grey sort of colour, And we also have this one. Oh boy, oh fucking boy. Right, this one. This is Bark at the Moon. The tracks are on the back with a couple of bonuses, which are Spiders and One Up the B-side. This is also the 2002 version. Now, differences. There are noticeable differences on some of the things on here. First of all, let's go with obviously Center of Eternity. We spoke about that. My issue with this one is the song Rock and Roll Rebel. Okay, it's been redone. And also, actually, Center of Eternity starts off with a church bell, which is the bell sound has been altered as well. On this one, it's more of a high-pitched ding. On this one, it's more of a dong kind of thing. So that's been messed around with and done something with. But also, like I say, Rock and Roll Rebel. This one has the original version of Rock and Roll Rebel on it. Okay. There's a part in the song where Ozzy laughs his classic laugh, right? The version on here, that is missing. Also, the guitars are, more... I mean, it's a longer intro on this one, and the guitars are more pronounced, unlike the rest of it, which is on this one. So, I mean, it's a toss-up, really. If you're looking to get Bark at the Moon... First, what I would say is try and get an original copy. But if you need to get it on CD, go for that one, the 1995 reissue. If you want the extra tracks, you'll have to get that one. But yeah, a few differences there. I don't know why they changed these things, but whoever was doing stuff at the record company must have been drunk that day, because the version on here of Center of Eternity, where it starts off different, and also Rock and Roll Rebel, I'm not very happy with. I like the original versions, but in any event, we do have Bark at the Moon twice on CD. So we'll move along from that one, because I could talk about that all day. Next up, we've got 2 copies of this. This is Blizzard of Oz, the first solo album that Ozzy released. Come from 1981. And what can you say? It's a fantastic album. This one has set the benchmark for his career. This one, it's just absolutely incredible. This one starts off with I Don't Know. Then you've got Crazy Trains on this one. Suicide Solutions on this one. Goodbye to Romance. Mr. Crowley's on here as well. And it's just a really, really good album. The CD to this one, as you can see, is a very, very blue color, which I'm very happy to have, because blue is my favorite color. But yeah, that is the 1995 reissue of Blizzard. We also have another one here. This one is the 2011 version, and it has a couple of extra tracks on it. it has, because I don't think that's on there, is it? Let me take a look. No, it's not. So this one is the original sort of like artwork on the back, which I like. They're all the same things on here, but the bonus tracks is You Looking at Me, Looking at You, which is a non-LP B-side. You've got a Goodbye to Romance version from 2010, which is a guitar and vocal mix down of it, and a track called RR, which is Randy Rhoads. It's literally 1 minute and 13 of Randy Rhoads just absolutely shredding on guitar. It is incredible, honestly. It might just be Randy playing guitar, but my God, that man could play. You know, this video is for Ozzy, but also you got to say rest in peace and thank you, Randy Rhoads, as well, because incredible. The CD to this one looks rather different. You go open it up, you've got a picture of Ozzy there from the Blizzard shoot, but also this one is actually designed in a way to look like a record, which I really like. You know, you've got a bit of that reflectiveness coming through there, but there's all the tracks listed on there, and it's just so good. It really is. A really good version of the album. A good remaster, this one, I would say. So, yeah, absolutely fantastic. That is Blizzard of Oz, which I also have on record as well. Okay, what do we got next? Let Me Hear You Scream. This is Ozzy Scream, featuring Let It Die, Let Me Hear You Scream. Now, a couple of other good ones on here. You can't really see the tracks all that well there, unless I do it in the light there. That's been done like that. But also, there's a couple of really, really good ones on here that really, really hit. For instance, I Want It More. That is an incredible song. Also, Life Won't Wait is on here as well. That is quite a sad video, but it's also Ozzy, you know, making a stand and saying sort of like, you know, live life now. Don't wait for anything, you know. Life passes by so quickly, and you got to get out there and you got to get these things done. Don't be scared to take the risk, is basically what Ozzy's saying in that video. But this is Scream. This one came out in 2010, and well, the inside of the case is a bit knackered on this one, but the disc looks absolutely beautiful. It's got like a smoky sort of effect with Ozzy Osbourne. Back to the old logo on this one with Scream. Also, you've got a copy there of a recreation of the Blizzard cover, and also a picture of Ozzy at the back showing his tattoo off, which your boy can kind of do as well. There you go. Okay. We're still not done. We got some more to go. Here it is, guys. No More Tears. What an album. 1991, this one. This is a reissue of it. And what can you say, really? You know, this is just an incredible album. This one is one of the more popular albums. And when it comes to the record, it was released a few years ago on Picture Disc as a one-disc record for Record Store Day. I don't have that version. I do have No More Tears on record, but I have the reissue, which is split over to two records. This one has also got extra tracks on it as well. This is also a 2002 reissue. And you've got Mr. Tinker Train on there. You've got Hellraiser's on this one. Road to Nowhere's on this one. Desire's on this one. Mama, I'm Coming Home is on here. I Don't Want to Change the World is on here. And you've got two bonus tracks on here, which is Don't Blame Me and Party with the Animals. Great album. We open it up. There's what the CD looks like. A nice picture of Ozzy on the front there. And all the tracks are listed on the CD as well. So, yeah, absolutely fantastic to have this one. Good old No More Tears. That is one of the more popular albums, you know. I think because of Mama, I'm Coming Home and Hellraiser and things like that. So, you know, even though Hellraiser's originally, I think, a Motorhead song, but in any event, Ozzy's version is just as, you know, it hits just as hard as Motorhead's version. So there you have it. Ozzy Osbourne, No More Tears. We got a few more to go, guys. Let's keep motoring on here with The Ozman Cometh. This is Ozzy Osbourne, The Ozman Cometh. It's like the best of Ozzy Osbourne. And this one has got quite a unique couple of songs on it as well. This one's the 2 CD version. This is available as a 1 disc as well. You turn it over on the back and you can see a picture of Ozzy there sitting on the chair. And you've got Black Sabbath on here and War Pigs. Now, I'm going to pause there for just a second. They sound quite rough, these recordings do. That's because they're what is called basement tapes. They're like the original cuts, original mixes of the, or demos even, of the songs. For instance, War Pigs on here is called War Pigs, but I think it's originally was called War Pergius or something like that. I probably am wrong there. But War Pigs on here is completely different lyrics. All of the lyrics are completely different for War Pigs on this one. So if you want it, it's really, really good. This is where you're going to get hold of it. And, it's really, really good to have. There are some classic songs on there as well. Shot in the Dark, Bark of the Moon's on there. Mama, I'm Coming Home's on here. Also, a song called Back on Earth is on here, which is absolutely incredible. You've also got a disc, which is also basement tapes as well, which is Fairies Wear Boots, which is probably a demo sort of version. Behind the Wall of Sleep, another demo. And you've also got an interview with Ozzy from 1988 on here. This CD didn't come out then, though. This one came out, I don't even know when this one came out, to be fair. It might say on the disc. If we take a look at the CD, we'll probably might get a little bit more clarity there. So there you go. That's what the CD looks like. Both of the discs look like this. I'm not seeing a date, though, for this one. It's got some dates on it, but it's when sort of like, what years the songs are from and stuff on this one. So, yeah, but that's what the CD looks like. It's really, really good to have. Gives you a little bit of information about the songs and stuff as well. But, yeah, that is a really, really good CD. Like I said, this is available as a 1 disc, but I have the 2 CD version. So, really happy to have that one. That one you can still find around and about in places and stuff, so that's pretty good. But now it's time for some Black Rain. What an album. Also another one, overlooked, I think. This one has some incredible songs on it. Look, you see Ozzy on the front there, in the Black Rain with the fire behind him, going back to sort of like that different Ozzy Osbourne logo, a more updated logo. This one, as you see on the front there, says, includes I Don't Want to Stop and Not Going Away. Both of those are on here as well. But, there's some incredible songs on here as well. Like Black Rain, the title track itself is amazing. And the Almighty Dollar is just one of them ones that makes you want to fucking headbang. It really is. It is so good. This is from 2007, this one. And, yeah, such a good album. There's what the disc looks like. And, yeah, Black Rain, I do highly recommend it. I have this one on record as well. I do have Black Rain on record as well. So, yeah, incredible album, highly recommended. Ozzy Osbourne, Black Rain. We're nearing the end now, folks. We've got another 2 albums here to look at. So let's get them out of the way. And then there's also a little bit of a bonus as well, which I'm going to prepare. If not, I won't be able to fucking reach it. Right. Okay, stick with me, folks. Sorry about the camera work. But here is Ozzy Osbourne, Diary of a Madman. This one originally came out 1982. Fun fact, if I zoom in on the cover there, you can see Ozzy being the madman. But if you look there, that is Ozzy Osbourne's son, Louis, when he was a child. That's his son from his first marriage to Thelma Riley. And, yeah, absolutely incredible stuff. This one is such a good album. It really, really is. This is another one of those that looks like a record. But I'll take you around the back first and show you what is on it. So you got Over the Mountain on this, Flying High Again. The Diary of a Madman song is on here. Just another, incredible album. I am looking to get all of the different variants. So, when I get them, you'll probably see them as well. But you've got a nice picture there, Ozzy jumping up in the air, being the madman that he is. And also, there's the CD. Once again, looks like the other one I've got. Looks like a record. And also has the Ozzy Osbourne logo behind it as well. So, that's very, very cool. Ozzy Osbourne, Diary of a Madman. I have this one on vinyl as well. Such a good album. Okay. Next up, and finally, is 2 copies of Osmosis. Now, this one of these is an original release. One of these is a reissue. Let's go through it and I'll show you what I mean. Let me get more comfortable. Right. So this one, that's the reissue. We'll go with that one in a minute. This is the original sort of version. This one's got 10 tracks on it from 1995. Starts off with Perry Mason's on here. I Just Want You is on here. Denial is on here. Old LA Tonight is on here. Ghost Behind My Eyes. Incredible stuff. This one is a fantastic album. Very, very hard to find on record, this one. I mean, it is around abouts there. It was available in the See You on the Other Side box set, which I don't fucking have because I can't afford it. If anyone's got one out there they want to donate to me, let me know. Yeah, Ozzy Osbourne, Osmosis. This is the original 1995 version. And this one here, as you can see, it's got more tracks on it, is I think that's the 2002 version. Yes, it is. Now, both the covers at the back look identical. But as you can see, there's 10 tracks on this one. There's 12 tracks on this one. There's 2 bonus songs on this one, which are The Whole World's Falling Down, which is a really, really good song, and Amy, which is basically a song dedicated to his daughter, Amy Osbourne. And it's got a bit of information about the song, the album there, which obviously isn't on the original. The CDs look the same. I'll open the original one first. So that's what the inside of the original one looks like. And if we open up the reissue, it's exactly the same. Okay. So, yeah, if you've got 2 copies of these and you leave CDs knocking around, there's only one way you're going to be able to tell the difference, which is the outer ring. This one's got the Epic logo on it. It says compact disc and all that on it, information there. On the reissue, none of that is there. It is just the artwork. It has got some text printed in the middle of it, though, which is very hard to friggin' read unless we turn around this side. 2002, made in Austria. So there you go. You've got a nice picture of Ozzy at the back there as well. On this one, you've got just that. So there's the differences there as well. But nonetheless, I am so happy to have this. This is one of the, when I first started getting into Ozzy when I was 14 years old, this is the actual first Ozzy album that I brought. I was just in love with the song Perry Mason. I knew who Black Sabbath were. I knew sort of like, songs like Paranoid and Iron Man and stuff like that. But Ozzy's solo work I'd never experienced until I, started getting into him when I was 14 years old. And I heard Perry Mason, fell in love with it and found out it was on this album. So that's the first album that I brought when I was 14 years old. So, yeah. Been an Ozzy fan for quite some time. I know there's people out there been longer, but, Ozzy's work will span even more generations. So that's Osmosis. Now, the final thing I've got to show you here before we close off this video is this. This is the Ozzy Osbourne Prince of Darkness box set. This one contains 4 CDs of B-sides, rarities, newly recorded songs. It's got demos on it. It's got a book with it. This is the Prince of Darkness box set. If we open her up, we are met with a book, which we'll just remove just for a second. And there's the CDs. Everything what's on the CDs is listed on them, but they're also listed in the book here. So when you open it up, it tells you on the first pages what is on them. So you've got you've got studio tracks on here like Crazy Train and stuff is included in here, but you've also got some other stuff as well. It's just really good. And you flick through the book, which I'm going to try and do, and you're met with some pictures and stuff. How can you go wrong? But yeah, this one I've had quite a few years. I've played it and it sounds really good. I'm really, really happy with it. And it's got some nice demos on there as well. So that's the Ozzy Osbourne Prince of Darkness box set. So I'll just remove the book. Let's get a couple of CDs here just to decorate the front of this with before we close out here. Let's have one of them there as well. Not all of the CDs, but that'll do for now. So there you go. Happy birthday, Ozzy Osbourne. If you were here, then, it could, walking amongst us, it would have been better. But you left a legacy that will never be beaten, will never be matched. There's going to be many people over the years who, try to imitate, but never going to be able to replicate the original. Many bands as well got into, forming and falling in love with music through Black Sabbath, through Ozzy as well. So that just shows what a kind of a footprint this guy had on the generations and on music in general. So, yes, the greatest to ever do it, Mr. Ozzy Osbourne. Happy birthday. Wish you were here. And thank you guys for watching out there. That has been a pleasure. This has been a long video, but you know what? If you managed to sit through the dodgy camera work and everything, and you liked what you saw, then as long as you watched, that's all that matters. So thank you so much for watching. Take care. Happy birthday, Ozzy. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers. Thank you so much. God bless. And goodbye, everyone. Thank you, Ozzy.